All right, so we will be creating our first job. It will be a build job. As we did in Maven lecture, we did mvn install and it builds the artifact for us from the source code. But if you remember, in Maven we installed JDK 8 and in Jenkins we have JDK 11. So before we run our job, before we create and run our job, we need to make sure we have JDK 8 and Maven in the Jenkins. And I will show you how to do that. You need to go to Manage Jenkins, Global Tool Configuration. From here, we can configure the tools that Jenkins will use. There is JDK installation. And if you scroll down, you should see here Maven. So first, let's click on Add JDK. And we are going to give here a name, Oracle JDK 8. You can give any name, but whatever name you give, make sure you remember it. And just to be on the safer side, just use the same name I'm using. This is just a name. Here we have to select what version of Java will be installed. Now, this is one way of installing a JDK. You select here the JDK 8 and you will get here an option to enter the username and password of Oracle. You can create an Oracle account and then put a check mark, and that is it. You can use it, but the problem recently we're having a lot of problem with this. Jenkins is not able to download this JDK from Oracle account. So we are going to do this. We are not going to do this install automatically. We're going to uncheck that option. Uncheck this option. It should be unchecked. And we will install a JDK from the command line and then specify its path over here. So all you need to do is just SSH to the Jenkins instance. So let's copy its public IP and let's do an SSH to it. SSH-I downloads. So whatever key you have with the Jenkins, specify that and do an SSH. Say yes. Okay. So you just need to run two commands. One is sudo apt update and sudo apt install open JDK -8 JDK. So we already have JDK 11 in this Jenkins. For our project, we'll need JDK 8. So we're installing JDK 8. So you have two JDK in the Jenkins, JDK 11 and JDK 8. So, but if you run the command java-version, you should see JDK or Java 11 being used, and that is fine. Jenkins runs on that. That is okay. So how does in the tools we specify JDK 8? So I'll show you. Do sudo -i ls user lib jvm. Oops, user lib jvm. So you see in this we have two folders here. One is Java 1.8 and one is this Java 11. So here multiple versions of Java, its home directories will be here. So all we need to do is specify this path as the home directory. So user lib jvm / and this one 1.8. Okay, remember Java 1.8, not 11, not anything else, just this one. Okay, get this path and we go back here and we just paste the path over here. So we're specifying that this is the Java home directory that you need to use. So this is open JDK and I have given here name as Oracle JDK. That is because later we will be using in our code the name as Oracle JDK 8. But whatever you give over here, make sure you remember that, or you can come back and check the name so you can specify the correct name of the tool that you're using in your code. But for now, this is this. Just install OpenJDK and specify its path over here. That is all. Scroll down, go to Maven section, click on Add Maven, and this is pretty simple. You just give the Maven name. So I will give here Maven 3 and just select whatever 3 version it is there, and that's all. Save. Go to dashboard. Now Jenkins did not actually install these tools when you run the build job. That time, whenever it needs, that time it will install. So we'll see in the next lecture how to create a job and use the tools that we just added.